Good morning, good afternoon, good night.
Welcome back, or welcome.
Yes, if you're here for the first time, I'm Caitlin.
I'm Danielle.
And we are our time of the month.
And if you've been here before, thanks for coming back.
Welcome back. Today we are doing a skincare update. We try and do these pretty regularly because without a doubt, we are always switching up what we're putting on our faces, which is ridiculous because we're constantly like, I love this product, but then you just want to try the new.
More is more.
More is, honestly, looking at this table, more is more money.
I feel like I'm using less products on my face lately, but they cost more dollars.
Well, maybe that's the whole, don't they say that about like clothes and shoes, that you should have less and invest more?
Sure, that's what I'm doing.
Okay, so it's 11:15 and we are going to be drinking this Brut Rosé Cava that was brought to my house last night and not consumed.
That's nice. Yeah.
Yeah, it wasn't cold, so it got put in the fridge and then we drank one of mine. And so now we have this, and I rarely choose bubbles.
Really?
Yeah.
But you like them so much.
I do like them so much, but I feel like this is the best part. You ready for your favorite sound in the world?
Yeah.
Ah!
Ooh.
Good one.
For a second, I thought it was gonna
explode.
Yeah.
So cheers.
Cheers.
Wow, that's a lot of bubbles.
It really is. Like, it almost took my breath away as I was inhaling it.
Have you ever done that, like choked on champagne bubbles?
Probably.
Where you like, sort of like when you go to eat something with powdered sugar on it and you breathe in right before and you're like, cute, cute, cute.
I don't know if you feel this way, but if I'm not showing something that you've probably seen in another skincare video, it's not because I don't like it anymore, it's because what she said, we're always looking for the new.
We are. I have some oldies but goodies, and then I have some stuff that you haven't seen before, which I'm really excited about. And I do feel like, although today my skin is like the worst it's been in a really long time, last week I felt completely differently. I felt like I was at like a high point with my skin. So it might be that I had a period.
Yeah.
It was so funny to me that we posted that video where I talked about me not having a period, and then I got an actual period. I used 2 tampons.
You're kidding.
No.
I'm treating this as like my nighttime routine. Because in the morning time, it's very simple for me.
It's almost nothing for me.
Same. So normally I'm wearing some type of makeup, even if it's not like a full face like this, it's BB cream. But I take that off, and you do as well. And you've seen this before. You'll see it forever. Clinique Take the Day Off Cleansing Balm. We love it. We've probably purchased a dozen.
Each or between us?
Each?
I don't think I've done a dozen.
Okay.
I think I probably have like 6 or 8.
I looked at my Sephora account and I've been using this since 2014.
Oh, I haven't been using it that long. I didn't start using it until I met you, so that would be 2015.
Okay.
Well, I guess I met you in 2014, but
yeah.
It's
just the best. It is a little bit pricey. I think it's $30 now. When I started buying it was like $27.50.
Right.
And then it's $28 and then it's $28.50.
I didn't notice that it got more expensive.
Dicks.
But I will say I don't buy it that frequently.
Yeah, I use a little bit
every single day, but the most I use is, it's not quite
a generous pea for me.
Like between a pea and maybe like an almond.
Between a pea and a kidney bean?
Sure. Yes. You know what? I think a kidney bean is a very accurate representation of how much I'm using. And sometimes if all I'm really wearing is mascara and I'm just trying to get my mascara and my eyebrows off, it's a tiny bit.
I agree.
If I'm like using it for my whole face, then yeah, kidney bean.
You massage it into dry skin. It doesn't have a fragrance. It doesn't leave your skin feeling oily. You then take a washcloth, wipe away the excess, and then you can go in with a second cleanse of whatever your choice is.
I do second cleanse. I do think it's important because while it doesn't leave you feeling oily, it doesn't leave me feeling clean.
It makes it feel like you have something on your face.
Yeah, so I like to go in with a cleanser, for example, this one, which is the La Roche-Posay Hydrating Gentle Cleanser. I was looking for a non-foaming gentle cleanser that was specifically formulated for like dry skin, and when I did a bunch of Googling, this was highly recommended, and you can buy it at Ulta.
Great.
And it's sort of a mid-level skincare brand. You can also get it at Target.
Yeah.
So it's not super expensive, but it's more than like a St. Ives apricot scrub.
Which, don't ever use that.
No.
Never.
Just micro tearing your face.
just throw it in the garbage.
Don't buy in the first place.
Right.
But yeah, so I would absolutely buy this again. I have maybe a third of a bottle left. But I liked it. I wasn't in love with it.
So she's gonna have something next.
That's exactly
like
what that
something
means.
at the next skincare routine.
Where I was like, okay, I mean, I think it's a good workhorse.
Yeah.
I would use it, but why use this when I could just get something new?
Right, I agree. It's fun.
Yeah, I do.
It's just fun.
Right.
There's like a certain level of like excitement and high that we get from seeing that Sephora package be dropped off on our doorstep. I mean,
But it's also, for me, like one of my favorite things is like learning new things.
Me too.
And
Yeah.
trying new products. It's experimenting. You sort of learn and also we do a lot of research about skincare.
Totally.
So like when we buy new products, it's not like we just go in and look at the shelf. It's like you're Googling to figure out like what other
Constantly.
people use and what they recommend and what the ingredients are.
the
and what
reviews are.
Yeah.
We're big into that.
It's a whole process.
It is. My second cleanse is Origins Checks and Balances. This is not new. I used to use it in college. I stopped for probably 8 years, and then it's found its way back into my routine morning and night. So in the morning, I just cleanse my face with this, and then I moisturize. That's it. At nighttime, I use this after the take the day off. It's fantastic. It is not a foaming face wash, but it is frothy. So it's so weird. Like there are no bubbles. It is very affordable for what you get. So this is 5 fluid ounces. This bottle lasts me at least 5 months because you just need this tiniest amount because it froths. So it just like spreads more evenly. Like a little goes a long way kind of thing.
Yeah.
I just really like it. I think it's considered clean at Sephora. I have been trying to buy products that have that green check mark at Sephora.
Mm-hmm.
Just because like there's a lot going on in there.
Good for you.
I forgot to add, I've been also testing another cleansing balm because
Don't tell Kenny.
I know, don't tell Caroline Hirons.
Earmuffs.
Because it's expensive, like we were just talking about, and I like a lot of Physicians Formula makeup products, and I realized that they came out with a 3-in-1, the perfect matcha, like the perfect match, melting cleansing balm, and it's a lot smaller than how many ounces is this? 3.8, and this is 1.4. So when I did a little cost analysis based on the size, they're about the same price if you look at the size.
Really?
Yep.
Scam.
I know. This one has a beautiful like minty green matcha color. It has a fragrance, but I can't tell what it is, and it's not overpowering, and it might be the lotus extract.
Let me smell.
I like it. It's not, it almost is like manly clean.
But it smells like another product I use.
It works really well. It hasn't broken my skin out. So I feel like maybe you're not someone who wears a lot of makeup and you don't need a huge tub of Take the Day Off for $30. Maybe invest in this product that's like half the size and less than half the price, and then you'll be good for a while. I've been enjoying it. I've used it probably 6 times, and I'm just trying to like alternate. I'm trying to like do some research for you guys, so you know what to buy, what not to buy.
Right, and then we can write it off on our taxes. It's for you. It's research.
R&D.
Okay, well, step 1, real quick. I use the Tan Lux, the Face Illuminating Self Tan Drops. I received this in my, I think when I got a Sephora like summer skincare kit, this was part of it. I'm obsessed with it.
I'm going to order it.
I'm obsessed with it. And shockingly, I have it in the medium dark, not the...
Oh, and you repurchased it in medium
I
dark?
did.
You think it's okay?
Yeah.
Okay.
I will say, I straight up add 2 drops of this, 3 if I'm feeling really crazy, to a serum, and then rub it all over my face.
Could you add it to a moisturizer?
You could add it to anything you want, I think.
Amazing.
I have actually been just lazy and added it and just put it on by itself.
Are you supposed to do that? Do they tell you?
I don't think it's bad for you, but
You'll die.
It says, yeah, add 1 to 4 drops to your usual moisturizer, serum, or face oil and apply to the face. Yeah,
Wow.
Additional drops will increase depth of color. Wash hands thoroughly after application.
Key.
That is the step I have been regularly skipping. And I have had the worst tan hands of pretty much my entire life. Like right now they're not.
You're good.
No, but look. So you can see, like I have like a knife callus here, and then I don't know what that one's from, but they literally, you can see the tan has picked up in the callus, and before my like whole hands were that color.
I remember
So
that.
wash your hands.
I made the mistake one time when I was like just trying
Swatching.
to feel the texture, and then my whole top of my hand was brown.
Yeah, but it's just, it applies super easily. When you wake up in the morning, you will be noticeably tan, which I appreciate. I think that's the difference between the medium dark and the light medium. I think if I use the light medium, it would take me like multiple applications to see an effect, and then you're just using more product to get the same results.
And do you feel like when, I don't know if you feel this way, but when I have color to my skin, I just am like, oh, I need less makeup.
Yes.
Why is that? Why can't we just be happy with our normal pale selves?
I don't know.
It shows flaws more. I think being fairer skinned.
Yes. Well, yeah, because all of my like little spots, if I pick them, they stay dark for a while. I just feel like, and like the, you know, broken blood vessels in my cheeks, stuff like that. You just see all of it.
Yep.
As well as my wrinkles. But yeah, so I use this maybe 2 to 3 times a week.
Oh,
So
you don't use it every day?
No, not every day. 2 to 3 times a week is just fine. When you wash your face, I will say you'll notice a slight diminishing of the tan, but then you just put more on and you're fine.
Okay.
It's expensive.
Yeah, it is.
It's
They
like
make one with hyaluronic acid now.
$40.
I think it's 50.
Ooh, I bought it anyway. That's how good it is. Like, I bought a fucking $50 self. Oh, God.
For her face.
Rachel, don't listen.
For her face.
For just my face.
Just her face.
But I will say, if just my face is tan, I'm good to go.
Same. Like, winter's here. I'm gonna be in turtlenecks and scarves all summer,
Right.
all winter long.
And somebody's gonna be like, oh my God, did you just get back from like a beach vacation?
And then when you take your clothes off at night, you're like, woo.
Naked. Yeah, it's not good.
Sorry, Mike.
Glow in the dark.
I am alternating between 3 serums. Caitlin's gonna talk about the one. One of them was recommended by my esthetician Ashby, and she was like, listen, I know you really like the Good Genes lactic acid serum by Sunday Riley, but that's $120. Do you remember when I bought it?
Yeah.
What an idiot I was. She was like, The Ordinary. Use The Ordinary. It's a 10% lactic acid, hyaluronic acid serum. It's very thin and lightweight. It doesn't really have a fragrance. It goes on, it feels like water, sinks right into the skin, and then I can put other moisturizer on top. Although it says you don't have to, because hyaluronic acid is extremely, it's a humectant, so it's like attracting moisture to your skin. I always moisturize.
Doesn't it allow your skin to absorb
10,000
times
its weight in water?
Something like that.
It's ridiculous. But I really do like this. I don't use it every day. I only use it at night, maybe 2 to 3 times a week. Less than $10, you guys. Less than $10.
That's amazing.
You can find it on the Ordinary's website. You can find it at Ulta now and at Sephora. I highly recommend it. People are going crazy for the like other products in the line. So much so that I'm like, you know what? It's $10 fucking. I'll just try stuff. I don't like it.
Pass it on.
Pass it on to the wine club girls. But it's been nice.
This one.
Oh, speaking of $120 Sunday Riley.
Blah! Yeah, so this one breaks my heart, to quote my 5-year-old niece. It is the Sunday Riley Luna Sleeping Night Oil with blue tansy. It is an advanced retinol ester combined with soothing blue essential oils for an overnight facial. I got this as a sample, obviously. Look at this little itty bitty.
No, that's a full size $120.
I wouldn't put it past him. And I freaking love it. I don't know why. I couldn't tell you exactly why.
Have you purchased it?
I purchased the herbivore instead.
Oh, okay. That's not a retinol though.
Well, that's okay because I just started using my prescription retinol.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so, wow. But I just found this it feels really great when you apply it. It definitely, I mean, it's an oil, so it's not like it absorbs like a water and you have nothing on your face, but it is my base layer of moisture after I cleanse. This is typically what I was mixing the Tan Lux in with, which is great. And yeah, it is very deep blue, very pigmented, but then when you rub it on your face, it goes away.
Smell?
It smells like, what is that, blue tansy?
Let me smell.
Yeah, it smells kind of wonky. It reminds me of, do you know those heat packs that have barley in them?
Yeah, I know exactly what you're talking about.
Barley or some sort of grain.
Can you put it in the microwave?
Yeah, that's what it reminds me of. But I was going to buy the full size I was going to buy the full size at the last Sephora sale.
I remember you telling me it was in your cart.
It was in my cart, and I like had it on the button. And so I decided instead to pull out my prescription retinol.
I think that's a great choice.
That was prescribed years ago. And then for the same like blue tansy, I got, pardon me, bubbles. Oof. I got the Herbivore Lapis oil serum.
Which I have used and loved. I know you're gonna like it.
I know. So I think that's how I'm gonna
justify it.
Yes.
The other serum, which I think is just like my most favorite part of the whole routine nowadays, is the Lancome Advanced Genifique Youth Activating Concentrate. Essentially, we're just getting younger, you guys.
Look at it.
This has been something that has been on my wish list for years.
Oh, it wants you to do it in the morning too?
Remember I told you I do it in the morning and at night? And you were like, you do it at both? Yeah.
I do. It literally, I feel like it is a youth serum.
It is. I'm reversing the signs of aging right before my eyes. I had been lusting after this for so long when I saw one of my favorite bloggers talk about it. Her skin is flawless. And then I looked it up and was like, $150? No. That's like a car payment for some people.
No, and then
Octoly had it on their boutique. And Octoly is a place that Caitlin and I belong. It's like an online store of free goodies that we as bloggers, beauty bloggers, can request to review with our honest opinions.
Yes.
And so I was like, we want that.
Yep.
And so I divided it up into 2 bottles. I gave Caitlin half, I took half, and I was like, oh my God, oh my God, oh my God, this is bad.
We both were like, what are we gonna do when it runs out? And then the Nordstrom sale hit.
Yes.
And they had 2 bottles for,
I paid you $75, I think.
yeah, so the price of 1, pretty much.
Right.
So they had 2 bottles for the price of 1.
You know what?
What are we gonna do when this one runs out?
It's fine. It's fine. Because I am willing to sacrifice like going out to
$150.
dinner 1 or 2 nights a month so that I can buy this freaking serum every 4 to 6 months or however long it's gonna last me.
It's so good.
It's so good, you guys. It is the softest thing that you will ever apply to your face. It smells amazing, but not perfumey. You know, I don't like, fragrance is not skincare. Let me just say it again. It has such a nice smell. The bottle is luxurious. It's glass. I'm sure it will not travel well. This is awful for traveling because it's so heavy.
No, I put this in, like when I'm, even just to bring it over here, I have a laptop pouch in my backpack, and that's where I put it so that it would be cushioned, because if if anything broke, I'd be sad, but if this broke, I would be devastated.
And
this is like unicorn tears.
It is. Where's my phone? Bifidus.
Bifidus prebiotic helps to strengthen and protect skin's moisture barrier.
Yes. It's touchable, it's not oily, it's not greasy. It plays well with every single other product that I've ever mixed it with. Like, I go through different face masks, or I go through different moisturizers depending on how my skin is reacting, and none of it ever does anything weird. It lays well under makeup. I use it morning and night.
So literally, to make this last longer,
yeah,
so I don't use it every day. Like, that is one of the reasons I use multiple serums, is because the really good one is so expensive. This is the Caudalie Venosource SOS Thirst Quenching Serum. It's French.
I love that one too.
It's from France.
I know.
I know, I do really like it. I had half the bottle because you split it, but I'm almost done with it. I do really like it. I just find that it's a good sort of like water-based texture.
Yep.
It like instantly absorbs, but it does, I just think the addition of a serum or an oil pre-moisturizer, just like, your skin drinks it up in a way that it can't with a moisturizer.
I agree.
And
it's like dry and it smells good.
Right.
And that's a clean beauty product at Sephora as well, if that's something that matters to you.
So I will say, this is the first time in my life that dry skin is not a thing for me.
And I think it's because of this.
I think it's a combination, but I really think using a regular serum has finally eliminated. I say that in the summer, my dry skin is obviously always worse in the winter, but I am sometimes borderline shiny during the day.
I am shiny during the day.
I've never ever been shiny during the day.
I have combination skin though. I always thought you had more dry, but maybe
I am.
And your skin texture changes.
I'm 100% dry, but I really think I'm finally moisturizing my skin enough that it's not like matte during the day.
Great.
Yeah, because it doesn't matter what makeup I put on, I still have like dewiness to my face.
I like that though.
Youthful dew.
Eye cream is next for me, and I am not loyal to any one eye cream. It's just something that I haven't really found the perfect one. Actually, I do remember loving that, and that's probably what I'll go back to. But Caitlin and I are both members of Influencer. Anyone can join Influencer. We'll leave a link below. We don't make anything from it. It's literally a link. You sign up, you tell them what you use, what you like. If they think you're a good fit for a campaign, they're gonna send you stuff. And I always get picked for the Fountain of Truth beauty campaigns, which is funny because it's Juliana Rancic's line. It is a line that she created when she found out she had breast cancer, because a lot of skincare products have awful ingredients. These supposedly do not. And this is a magic wand sculpting eye roller. It literally looks like something you're gonna put on your clitoris.
I do think it looks like a sex toy.
You pump it like this.
Yes, pump it.
The lotion comes out.
Pump it up.
The lotion comes out in one of the roller balls, and then you just roll.
Even nastier when you put the product on it.
Yeah. I don't like the rollers. I like the lotion, but the rollers don't do anything for me.
They don't roll enough.
No, they don't roll enough, and I feel like the product gets stuck all up in the rollers. I like the eye cream, so I pump it. I dab it on my thing, and then I just go under with like my middle or ring finger.
Yeah.
Packaging, terrible. Product, liking it so far. I've used many an eye cream. Again, not loyal. These hoes ain't loyal.
That's actually really funny because that's exactly how I would describe my eye cream pursuits. I have used any and all eye creams I can get my hands on, trying to find. I think what it is because really none of them are in general gonna make a massive impact.
We have not tried the one and only eye cream that Ashby has recommended for
what is
a year. Carez Pine something. She said it does have a scent because it's pine, but.
So I've tried Ulla Henriksen. I've tried
Drunk Elephant.
I've just tried everything. But you know, we're just gonna keep going because I'm gonna hope that in the long run I will look better in 40 years than I would have had I not used an eye cream. So right now I am going back and forth between two different ones. One was a sample that I received, and then one was I purchased. So the first one is the Kiehl's Creamy Eye Treatment with Avocado. I did purchase this myself after reading good reviews online. I like it. It doesn't really, I mean, it smells like a lotion, but it doesn't have a fragrance.
Yeah.
But
they probably didn't add any fragrance to it.
No, it smells like the kind of lotion that probably like your mom put on you as a kid. Like it just is not fancy. This one, the one thing that I think is a little weird about this is that the texture of it doesn't, like if your face is at all damp still from when you washed your face, I don't know, it like doesn't like melt in your face. Like it kind of goes on and like lies on top, and then when I put my moisturizer in, then it blends in. But it has some sort of like oil and water reaction. But I still like it. I still use it all the time under my eyes. The other one is the Lancome Advanced Genifique.
Do you think that, hello?
Oh, that's probably where
Is it as good?
No.
Oh.
No, it's fine.
Damn.
It's, so compared to the Kiehl's, it is much thinner. But it is very creamy.
Oh, see, I like that.
And emollient. It smells kind of weird.
It smells like this.
Yeah. It smells a little like lactic acid-y.
I love
like
the feeling of
sour.
This. Oh.
But I haven't noticed any, like I don't know if I would go ahead and purchase it.
How much is it? Let's buy it now.
You know, dark circles, wrinkles, squinting, fine lines, creping.
Creping.
That's where it's happening.
Fine lines and creping. That's my big complaint. But you know what fixes that? Next. Regular facial moisturizers.
Yes.
The amount of facial moisturizers I have in my collection, in a full size, is embarrassing. Actually embarrassing. So if you remember, my favorite of all time so far has been the Clinique Turnaround Overnight Cream. I don't turn around overnight. I turn around in the daytime too. But I've been out of it, so I'm like using other things, and I've been using the Caudalie Venosource Cream SOS Hydration Intense Moisturizing Cream. Wow. It's the sister cream to the serum that Caitlin was talking about earlier. It's in a beautiful glass jar. I don't like the scent of this.
I remember you saying that.
It is very fragranced to me, although it's marketed as a clean product, which means that they can't technically add fragrance and maybe until the last ingredient. It is overpowering. However, it's not a bad smell. It's like a Hollister smell.
But I think it's like kind of florally.
I don't know how to explain it.
It's a little old lady-y to me.
The moisturizer itself, though, is a dream. Like,
yeah.
It is so wonderfully soft and smooth. It sinks into the skin nicely. It's thick without being greasy. I've worn it at night. I've worn it in the daytime. I like it a lot, and I'm alternating it with another moisturizer that I'll talk about after Caitlin talks about hers.
So the last thing I have, unlike Danielle, I would say I am pretty loyal to a face cream, which is I will buy one and I will use it until it is gone.
Yeah.
Like, I don't buy a bunch and like mix and match. I pretty much will buy one, test it out for the duration of its existence, and then move on to the next one.
I were like that.
I also, once I stopped using the Clinique 72-hour, what was that? Clinique? Moisture Surge.
Ultra Moisture.
Ultra Moisture Surge, whatever it is. After I stopped using that, like, I have been testing a bunch of different things because that was a really jelly moisturizer, and I wanted something a little bit thicker. I was having major dry skin issues. I probably could switch back to something that has a lighter texture moisture because I'm doing so much with serums and be fine. But I did decide to try out the Origins High Potency Nitamins. It is 1.7 ounces. It is also $46, so the same as the Caudalie. And it's thick. It smells,
I used to use
like oranges, but like vitamin C oranges. So sort of that like vitamin-y orange smell.
It smells exactly like the Ulla Henriksen Sea Rush moisturizer, which I also have upstairs.
Yeah. But so I like this. I don't feel, I actually have already purchased another one, so I'm not gonna use this one after it's gone. No, a different one. I purchased a Kiehl's. I purchased like the Kiehl's Ultra Moisturizing. I don't know, it just went faster than I wanted it to, and for $46, I need it to last for a little while. The Kiehl's one that I purchased,
Ultra Cream something. I will say I bought this years and years ago, and I did not like it, and ended up just asking Mike to finish it up for me because I just didn't feel comfortable returning it because I'd used it for a few weeks at that point, and he used it, and Mike has that skin that's like,
can take whatever.
Nothing bothers me. It's perfect all the time.
Yeah, so the one that I purchased from Kiehl's, I believe, is the Kiehl's Ultra Face Cream. It's 1.7 ounces and it's $30.
Yeah.
So it's even cheaper than this, and it has great reviews on every single website I've ever seen, and it's Kiehl's #1 best-selling moisturizer.
Kiehl's is one of those brands for me. Like, I think they're the most reliable brand I've ever used.
I feel like people sleep on Kiehl's.
And Clinique. I think people sleep on Clinique because you see that three-part cleansing system, which I think is trash. I think there are good things to be found in both of those brands.
Yeah. Well, I think Kiehl's just doesn't have, well, I will say, I think there are some people that are like Kiehl's ride or die.
That's kind of how I feel.
And, but like they don't really do tons of packaging.
Nope.
I feel like they're not super trendy.
Nope.
They just make a good product and they know it, and then they keep doing what they're doing.
It's reliable.
Look at the babies.
They're trying to be quiet.
Can you bend
Can you
down?
duck though? Look how tan you are.
Oh my gosh.
Oh, hi.
Also, what do we think about Mike's mustache?
We love it.
I love it.
I gotta figure out. It's Richard.
No way. Tom Selleck?
Yeah, because I watched the episode with Richard the other day.
I think it's more Burt Reynolds than Tom Selleck.
No, because Burt Reynolds has that like dark black with like the silver hair. But Richard has that like dark brown.
Babe, you could be Richard. You know, I'm a moisturizer junkie. I'm a product junkie.
Slut.
Yeah, I am. I am.
Uh-huh. We're product sluts.
I just can't help it. We know. Products, blah, 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 blah. I like to try a lot of things. We love Alana. Like, if someone could just send our videos to Alana, please do, because I think we've talked about her in like 10 of the last 12 videos.
Yeah, like every video she comes up because like I'm using this because Alana is using it.
Right. I feel like she she does her makeup in a way that I really appreciate and can also achieve. Like, I can achieve the same looks because she's not creating like editorial stuff.
No.
She likes a lot of the same, like she's looking for the same thing that we're looking for.
Bronzing and glowing. Glowing and hoeing.
Right. Like, I want my skin to look great, and then I also want the makeup to look nice on my skin. I don't want it to look like I'm just wearing a full face.
Right.
Although today I am. She had been talking about the Ren Evercalm Overnight Recovery Balm for sensitive skin for months. She lives in Canada, cold as hell, dry air, and she has very sensitive skin like me that reacts to pretty much everything. And she was saying that this balm saved her life in a Canadian winter. So I was like, you know what? Winter's coming. Winter's coming.
Winter's coming. I was like, so you bought it in the middle of a Maryland summer.
Right, because it was for this Sephora sale, and I thought, I'm just gonna start. So I started using it. It is a balm. It is not as thick or as dry as a cleansing balm.
Oh.
I take a little bit, less than a pea size, I warm it up in between my fingertips, and I smooth it on my skin after I put serum on. And can I just tell you, I look so glowy. I feel so hydrated. It is like a balm to oil texture, but it is not an oil or balm that's gonna leave stains on your pillowcase.
$48.
$48.
For very little, 1 ounce.
A little bit goes a long way. I've been using it consistently for over a week. I know that's really soon to tell you that it's in my routine. However, my skin is very reactive, so I know the next day if something has caused like whiteheads or congestion. This has not done it to me.
Yeah. So
it's perfect. It's like a no frills moisturizer.
Lipids of activated oils from olive, almond, borage, and linseed, jojoba, sunflower oil, and beta glucan. It also has sunflower oil.
This does really melt into the skin.
And it's a clean product.
It's a clean product. See, that's what I'm telling you. I'm like on this whole thing. I've been loving it. So much so that I'm like, is it nighttime so I can put my skincare on?
So, okay.
That's how you know it's working.
So then you're doing all the stuff, and then rather than putting a moisturizer, you're doing this?
Yes.
Okay, so it's your last step.
It's my last step.
No moisturizer.
Correct.
Okay.
Not at nighttime. I only use this at nighttime.
Oh my god, it would be a hot mess if you used it during the day.
Or like a really glowy mess. And it does say at night. Like, it's overnight. It's a recovery balm.
Yeah.
I have seriously sensitive skin, and I've really been loving it.
I really want it.
Do you?
You've influenced me.
I'll give you some. In a little pot. I have some.
So I forgot to bring it, but the very last part of my skincare at night, right before I go to bed, it's 2 things. I slap on 1 or 2 lip products. Technically, I have like 4 in my bedside drawer. 1 is just an Aquaphor regular.
Yeah.
1 is the Smiths. It's the Smiths. It's in the tube. So I use it's just whatever I grab first, but the ones that I typically grab and I alternate, 1 is the Kiehl's Baby Lips. It's just like a traditional chapstick. I love that one. I would prefer to have that in every single bag I own, just because I wear a lot of lipsticks and lip products, and they tend to just be drying. And so it's nice to have that to throw on. So I either do that, or I do the Laneige Sleeping Night Mask. Which, one of the reasons I alternate is because I feel like if I use that over and over and over, my lips like adapt to it super quickly, and then they're drier than they normally would be.
I get that.
Which, that happened to me with Burt's Bees when I was like...
And Glossier, balm.com.
Yeah, balm.com I do not like, which is sad to me because I have like 3 tubes. But yeah, in college, I like my lips freaked out with Burt's Bees because I used it so much and so often that they became so dry because they were used to having that really heavy wax on them. But yeah, so I use the Laneige Sleeping Mask or Kiehl's Baby Lips.
Perfect. A new one that I have incorporated within the last week, because my true favorite was Kiehl's Butter Lip Mask. It was in an empties. That's probably gonna go up before this video. I think I like it better than this. However, I was out of that. It's been in an empties, and I was already placing a Biossance order, and this was a brand new product, and I was like, hello, I see the new sign, I have to have it. It's the Biossance Rose Vegan Lip Balm. It nourishes and visibly plumps lips. I will say, I do love it, but for a very different reason than I love the Kiehl's. This one is like juicy, plumping, hydrating. Kiehl's was like, Any crusty lip you got, I can take care of that.
This is very
silky,
but also like kind of sticky.
A little bit, yeah.
Where the lip mask, the butter mask isn't.
Yeah. I've been using it every single night. I even put on a little bit before I do my makeup. It is very...
I'm going to put a little actually on just like over what I have.
It's very emollient. It almost is like a Vaseline texture, but smoother, if that makes sense, and glossier. And it does have a plumping effect, although you can't feel it. It's like filling out those lines that just normally form in your lips.
I will say it feels really good over lipstick.
Yeah. I've been liking it. A little bit goes a long way. I think this is going to last me a long while. So if you're looking for a lip balm, I think this could be a really great option for you.
How much was it?
$18?
How much is the Kiehl's?
22? I don't know.
Let me look. I have it. 26.
Okay, so masks are something we are not talking about in this video. If you want to know what we're using to mask, we're going to link all of our blog posts. We're going to link all of our other skincare routine videos. Those all are still our favorites.
And I don't think I'm really using any new masks.
I'm not either. I'm using the same old shit because it works great.
Yeah, and I don't use them enough for me to run out super frequently so that I'm not like constantly searching for new masks.
Favorite brands for me, Kiehl's and Fountain of Truth.
Pharmacy, it's the exact same mask, but from Pharmacy. Clinique,
that is a good one.
Blue one, I don't know what it's called.
City Block.
City Block, yeah, and then Tatcha. The Tatcha mask. So that's it. We'll do a whole video on masks if you request it, although I think we've already talked about them in another video.
We have, but if that's something you're interested in, we're people pleasers.
We are not going to deny you the pleasure of watching you talk about masks.
Yeah, I got a lot.
Facials. What are you wearing in your mouth?
Oh, on my mouth. I'm wearing our forever favorite Charlotte Tilbury and Pillow Talk. It's a beautiful nude shade that I just haven't worn all summer long because I felt like it was almost too dark and I was trying to be bright. And then I topped it because I wanted it to look a little glossy with Bare Minerals Snarky Lip Gloss. How about you?
I am wearing, oh, you know what? I need to look up
that.
You know what it is? It does not budge.
Yeah, it looks great too.
Okay, so I am currently wearing I'm currently wearing the YSL Rouge Per Couture, the Slim Matte in the shade 17 Nude Antonym, which they call a cool beige. That's just pink, people.
It's pink, yeah.
But I will say, the 3 that I got, one of them is currently too light because I'm too tan to wear it and it washes me out. But the other 2 I'm wearing constantly. I freaking love them. This one is a matte and it does not budge.
I know. She's been wearing it a lot and I'm like, I really want
I've been wearing it a lot. I will say the shape of the lipstick itself is like a freaking trapezoid or whatever, and that's annoying. But the formula itself is perfection. Like, it's not drying. It's so good. And then you probably just saw me, but I topped it with a little bit of Danielle's Biossance Rose Vegan Lip Balm.
But yeah. Okay, so I know that seems like a lot. Let us know what you're using on your face. Let us know if you use any of these products. Let us know if you buy anything based on our recommendation.
Comments, questions, concerns, see below. Feel free to, we have all of the products listed as always. And then we'll let you know if you have any ideas for videos that you would like to see. Also leave those down below. Give us a thumbs up, ring the bell,
subscribe, do all the things.
Share it on your social media pages.
Tell your friends at work.
Let us know if you watched all the videos, because that's my freaking favorite thing ever, when somebody's like, I just found you and I just binge watched everything. Because I used to do that with other YouTube. Well, I still do, but like that's how I developed a love of YouTube, and especially like beauty bloggers, is that I would watch one and then I'd watch all their videos and then they would like feature someone else, and so then I'd go in theirs.
Yep, it's a rabbit hole.
Absolutely.
It is a rabbit.
Damn you, internet.
Hole.
So, watch our last video, watch our next video, watch all the videos.
Thank you so much, and we will see you next time.
Thank you and good night.
Oh, what? I don't know. I like this.
Who knows? I'm sure someone will be offended by it.
Oh, bye!